First of all, I'd like to congratulate Stony Brook, their entire team and their coaching staff on an outstanding regional and an outstanding game. I am extremely impressed with their ball club in every facet of the game. They're extremely talented and they're extremely well coached. And so congratulations to them. There's no question that they had a terrific weekend and did a great job this evening, and I certainly wish them the best of luck in the Super Regional. I'm also, on the same note, extremely proud of this group of players at UCF. Unfortunately, today was not our day. Stony Brook played better than us, but I cannot begin to tell you how extremely proud I am of this group of players. What they accomplished throughout the entire course of the season is extremely special. They did some things our baseball program has not accomplished before. Unfortunately, the ultimate goal, as any college baseball program, may not have been there, but they have nothing to hang their heads about. As the head coach of this program, I couldn't be prouder of a group of young men, the way they represent our team, our program, in every single aspect, and I'm extremely proud of their efforts.
Questions for players?
John Dunn from UCF. DJ, you're up 3-0. How good are you feeling the start you guys got off to? You wanted to get off to a good start. How good were you feeling?
Right, that's what we wanted. That's obviously what we came out to do. We felt good. We just couldn't stay out of the big inning defensively. Couldn't help the pitchers out, and they obviously took advantage of the mistakes.
Brian, Peter Kerbach, Orlando Sentinel. What happened with Carmona there in the first inning?
I mean, I chalk it up as just being baseball. I mean, both teams are really competitive, and I mean, it is what it is. I think that stuff happens every game, whether it's seen or not.
Overall, your performance in the game, got out of a couple jams early, weren't able to get out of that jam in the fourth. Talk about your performance.
Yeah, I was able to make a couple big pitches early to get out of some stuff, and then started pitching in backwards counts, and eventually caught up to me. I had too many walks, and I'm the type of pitcher who gives up some hits, so I can't give up free passes and be successful. So it led to a crooked inning.
What happened at the end of the game there, either DJ or Brian? Bit of a skirmish after the dog pile?
Just emotions. You know, it got the best of both of us. But it is what it is. You know, we definitely wish them the best, and you know, they played better today.
It's Chris Dodd with the Associated Press. DJ, what made them so tough? I mean, you faced them not just today, but just throughout the whole weekend. What made them so good?
I mean, a lot of things. They're a great offensive team. The pitchers were really good. They kept the ball down. They didn't make mistakes on the field. And just all around, they just played really, you know, an A game, you know, all weekend. And, you know, you're going to win a lot of games, not making, you know, a few mistakes.
DJ, can you talk about sum up the year? I mean, you guys are ranked as high as 7th in the country and did a lot of things in the conference. Talk about the year.
I mean, it's a good year. Obviously, we fell short. One game short. Obviously, we wish it, you know, a different outcome. But, you know, proud of our guys. I mean, I got great teammates. But it's definitely a tough one.
Dave Fronis, College Baseball Insider. Just for either one of you guys, the overall feeling within the team after the 5-run fourth that you guys ultimately could not come back from after having that 3-0 lead. What was that?
I mean, we knew they were going to make a run. They always, you know, they do because they're, you know, such a good offensive team. As the offensive side of it, we just try to answer back and try to help our pitchers out by getting the lead back.
DJ, how proud of you the way you finished? I mean, 3 home runs the last 2 days. You know, how well were you seeing the ball?
I'm good. I mean, I wish, man, it's a tough one. I'll have to answer that another day right now. I mean, obviously, you know, it's a tough one to get over right now to think about individually.
Any more questions for players? Thank you, John.
Thank you, guys.
Coach.
You knew it was going to take a lot of runs, but how good did it feel to get off to that 3-0 start right off the bat?
Yeah, it felt great. I mean, I thought we had some quality at bats early in the game. I certainly knew or felt that going into the game, I knew how well Stony Brook was swinging the bats. I knew it was going to take a bunch of runs today in order to get the job done. But obviously, to get off to an early lead, I think gave the guys a little bit of a confidence boost.
Coach, can you talk about that first inning skirmish? They call you guys both out. What did the umpires say to both managers?
That's it. It's just emotions, just competitiveness. I mean, you're in the regional championship game, and it's two outstanding teams competing like crazy. There's a tremendous amount of respect between these two baseball programs and these two coaching staffs. I can assure you of that. And it's just baseball. You know, some competitiveness came through, and it's okay. Again, these teams, both of them, together competed like crazy this entire weekend and did a tremendous job. And sometimes those things happen. The umpires did a terrific job. You know, got a hold of a very minor situation. We moved on.
Coach, any regrets on going with Matulis there when the game kind of got out of hand? You know, you had him relieve Adkins, and he'd already thrown as much as he had this weekend.
No regrets. You know, obviously we've, you know, anytime you. Believe me, the first and foremost, you're always going to analyze things after each game, you know, that you could do better, you want to do better. But obviously we had a game plan going in, and to the credit of Stony Brook, once again, they did a terrific job, you know, from an offensive standpoint.
Was there ever any thought maybe to bring back Ben Lively, or I know we also didn't see Garrett Nuss this weekend?
Ben Lively was absolutely not pitching today. He threw for us on Friday, threw the most pitches I believe he's thrown all season. I think he threw 116 or 117 pitches on Friday. I was not going to throw Ben today at any point. And Garrett Nuss, you know, obviously Garrett did not pitch this weekend. Garrett has a very bright future though in our baseball program.
What do you think of Tyler Johnson's performance? You know, to come back after pitching so much before.
I thought he was outstanding. He, you know, you can see why he statistically has the numbers he does. I mean, he's a terrific pitcher. Everything was consistently down the zone, and you know, he made big pitches when he needed it. Early in the game, I believe it was the first 4 innings. We had 2-out RBI opportunities, I think, in all 4 innings, and we didn't get any of those in. So obviously, from an offensive standpoint, you talk about all the time, 2-out RBIs is a large part of what wins games. On the other side of that is he did a terrific job of battling it out and making those big pitches when he needs it. And you know, at the end of the day, you know, that's really what matters most. That's one thing that Stony Brook did a terrific job of in the games that we played them, is they got a lot of big 2-out RBIs against us. And for me, that was probably the difference in the games.
DJ Hicks, I mean, I know it's tough now, but can you just sum up his career? I mean, 3 home runs in the last 2 games, and he really tried to keep you in there today.
I tell you, DJ did a great job. There's no question. And you know, DJ was again, a preseason All-American. He's done so much for our baseball program. Had a terrific year for us, you know, from start to finish, and you know, not only offensively and defensively, but the leadership that DJ has in our baseball program speaks volumes. He's a leader for all of our players. He's a leader in our clubhouse, and is certainly going to go down as one of the best players to play at UCF.
Coach, the other day you mentioned the guys you drafted last year and how they came back to get you guys to the next level. I mean, how are they dealing with the disappointment of not getting?
Well, I'm sure it's extremely disappointing. There's no question. I mean, there's a lot of emotions. Anytime you don't achieve the ultimate goal, there's certainly a level of disappointment. But these kids have nothing to be disappointed about. Nothing at all. I couldn't be prouder of them. They have nothing to be disappointed about and hold it. I want them to hold their heads high. I mean, when you look at what they did, I mean, they finished 45-17. At one point, we were ranked in the top 10 in the country. From start to finish throughout the whole year, we were pretty much in the top 25 in the nation. These guys haven't finished 1 game out of first place. So I say all of those accolades because these kids deserve that. At the end of the day, when you look at the body of work, these kids have so much to be proud of. As their coach, I couldn't be more proud of them and the way they came and the way they showed up every single day, and the consistency, really in the class in which they handled themselves. I mean, I love these guys, and they did a great job all year.
Any more questions for Coach?
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.